Hi, Michael. So this is the next section on Tankwars. I know you actually did it as an independent study with some students, so that was educational. And I see there's lots of different educational levels. Let's talk in this segment about how you use it with your very beginning first programming students, and those would be 9th through 12th graders.
That's correct, yeah.
Okay, great.
When I introduce the students to computer programming, I'm also working on software engineering or just engineering principles in general. How do you design an algorithm? How do you solve a problem? There's a systematic approach we go through in doing that. And this game is set up in such a way that students are encouraged to exercise those principles. So I will start off with a very simple design problem, going to the four corners of the board, for instance. And then they have to go through the steps of figuring out how to accomplish that in the computer program. Once they've mastered the various aspects of the computer programming, scanning, moving, firing, tracking, then they can start looking at designing their tank in such a way that it matches their computer program design or their eventual plan, their strategy for using the tank in the game. Ultimately, after the unit is at the end of the unit, the students compete with their tanks against each other for a grade.
And we saw a demo of that in the previous
yes,
video.
Yes, the highest scoring tank wins.
Do they compete with each other prior to the final piece?
Yes, I do offer them scrimmage matches, so they can put whatever tank they want. They don't have to put their best tank in, but they put whatever tank they want into the arena, just so they can get a feel for how it does against other tank designs, and it gives them a sense of what other students are doing.
What is the dynamic of collaboration versus cooperation? What do you see them? Do you see them helping each other? Do you see them
No,
lead
I
each other
don't
astray?
see them helping each other, but I do try to pair them up so they work as a team, so at least they're getting some teamwork going on there. And some of them took the approach of working independently and competing against each other to get the best design for their team. Others just worked collaboratively and came up with the best team approach. But in the end, they are competing for a grade, so they're not going to collaborate as much as independent